Good evening, my YouTube family. I hope everyone is doing well. I hope you've all had a wonderful day. Depending on where your time zone is, I hope you're having a wonderful day. It is evening time here on the East Coast. It has been a warm one. But you know what? I can't complain. It's summer, right? I mean, I'm going to complain regardless if it's warm, hot, cold, raining, snowing, whatever. But anyways, it's been a beautiful day here in the Hudson Valley. Nice and warm. I've got the air conditioner going on behind me. I hope it's not going to make too much noise. I also have one of my birthday shirts on from Miss Margot. I'm going to stand up a little here. Sorry, I'm going to show you guys all the boobies. There's my shirt. I absolutely love it. It fits perfect. I went out shopping in this shirt today, and I got to tell you, Margot, I couldn't even begin. I was like 4 in the Stop and Shop, 4, 5, 6, 7 different people stopped me in stores today and asked me about my shirt. It was male and female. It was so funny. I was like, I'm not sure. It was a gift. I said, you could probably look it up online if you put the saying in there, but really, really enjoying it. So thank you again so much, Margot. Alrighty, I've got a big Dollar Tree haul to share with all of you. I'm getting ready to, I don't know if I should say the word yet because every time I do, things start going on. So maybe I'll just keep it quiet for a while. I have a big Dollar Tree haul to share with all of you. Every single item in this video, a buck and a coin. Every single item in this video came from the same locations because I'm back in the New York groove. Everything came from the same locations throughout the Hudson Valley because that is where I'm currently at. It is so warm outside, and I'm actually starting to sweat as we're talking here, so I might have to turn up my air conditioner more. It's pretty bad when you're sitting and just having a conversation and you're sweating. That's how warm it is as soon as I shut that air conditioner off. What was I going to say? I forgot. I totally scrolled on myself just now. I didn't say grab your emotional support pickle. Oh, what was I going to say? All right. Hopefully that'll come back to me at some point. All right. So yeah, really big Dollar Tree haul. I'm going to start with a few more things that I found in the back to school section, because usually you're going to find that pretty much in the beginning of your stores, because it's like they really want you to see it right when you walk in the door, because besides that, there's Halloween already in the stores. I was like, oh, wow. I looked at some of it and I was like, no. And to be very honest, I didn't really see a whole heck of a lot for $1.25. It was like a lot more expensive. I'm seeing items at $7. I mean, they're all over the place, but prices are rising everywhere you go. So I'm not going to go there. All right. So we're going to go in the school section. And here we go. And I'm trying to remember what I forgot to say, but hopefully I'll think of it. All right, this is a pack of 4 erasers. And this is kind of going on with the theme of all the other things I've shown you, like the notepads, the smiley face keychains, the lanyards. So they had this set of erasers, so I grabbed that. I thought this little pouch was really cool. Look at the beautiful iridescence there. Depending on the way the light hits it, it's like pink and purple. And I'm going to use this for some stuff I'm going to put in here for when I was going to say take a vacation, so I just kind of blew it. Anyways, I'm going to be putting some things in here to take with me to pack in my beach bag. I just blew it, the beach bag. Anyways, they'll be going in there. I thought it was like super shimmery, like for ocean, kind of mermaidish. Does that make sense? So I grabbed that. All right. These were also in the school section. And I was like, oh my God, are these adorable? Because right now in the school section, there is everything you can fathom, from snacks to backpacks to lunch bags. And some stuff is more expensive than the other if you shop in the plus section. But I'm still staying with that $125. And I'll always make sure I let you know. They had these little, well, they're called water bottles. And it's a water bottle. 450 milliliters. Oh my gosh. So first of all, do you guys remember, now I'm going to go way back here now. I'm going back to like the 70s and the 80s. So I'm just going to hide this for a second. Pretend there's not a straw in there. This shape container with this plastic lid on top, approximately one, maybe a little smaller, used to come in a package with something else that would use in our kitchen, something we would eat at mealtime. Do you guys know what it was? If you do, comment down below. I would love to know. All right, so look at these water bottles. Oh my gosh. So you're seeing this piece of paper in there, and that piece of paper is just saying, congratulations, here are a few tips to enhance your enjoyment of your new plastic water bottle. Anyways, so you've got this plastic top right here that I'm going to remove. There's your plastic bottle. Let's just get this piece of paper out for a second, if I can. All right, maybe not. It's like a message in a bottle. Message in. All right, never mind. So there's the container. You've got this long straw. Then on the top, it's like a stretchy straw, but you do have this cover that covers up the top of the straw. And then you have this little character, which is in the shape, in my opinion, that looks like an owl. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. All right, so they had a couple other characters, and that lid, you just heard me snap it on. It snaps on really well. And these are decent size. These are over 12 inches in height. So they have this owl. And then they had this, I love this guy, he's so cute. They had this, at first I thought it was a dinosaur, and I was like, no, it's an alligator. Well, it looks like a gator to me. So they had this gator, and obviously the bottles are interchangeable, so you could switch your colors up, but I think the green goes well for the owl. And then we have the yellow for the gator, or we could switch it out. They also had this shark one, which I think is super fun. I thought that was pretty cool. I love this blue. And last but not least, oh my goodness, a unicorny. I was so excited. So I grabbed one of each. I didn't see any other styles. But you know what? If you're having like a picnic or a birthday party, put one of these at each kid's place setting. That would be just like too cool. So basically I got these for the kids. Obviously. Well, I'll probably keep the unicorn one. Excuse me, my allergies are off the hook. Sneezing like crazy. The BF is sneezing. All right, also in the school aisle, back to school aisle, I should say, they had these little mini composition books. You're going to get 3 little books in a package, perfect for your purse, your backpack, your glove box, and there's 60 sheets in each one. And here is the package itself. I'm not going to open it up because it's sealed nice and cute. I'm going to put it in my back to school kids stuff. But there's the 3 different designs you get. Well, here's the first design. And then there's your second design, which is very pretty. And then the design in the middle, it looks like strawberries. Judy, if you're watching, it might be strawberries. All right, where are all my cowboys and my cowgirls? This is a set of 3 notebooks. Look at that. It's all sealed up. But I'm going to open this up because I have to see these. So for all my cowgirls and cowboys, oh my gosh. Girls, boys, you got to get these. Oh, these are the jam. All right, so check this out. Here's the first book. Oh my gosh. And then you open up, it's just plain. You know, but how cute is that? And then the second one looks like this. And then there's our third one. Oh my gosh, the design is on the front and the back. How fun are those? Love them, love them. All right, moving on. They had these little notebooks, which I think are just adorable. They have little handles in them. How cute are these? They're like little handles. They're made by Jot. You get 50 sheets in here, and it's a 5x7 spiral bound. When you open it up, it's just regular paper, but it's all about it being cute. This entire sticker does come off, if you want to know. They had a couple different designs besides this one, and the one I'm going to show you. And I don't remember what they were. I've seen so many things. And then I found this little kitty. Isn't that just too cute? Again, you just pop it open, and there's your paper, but your paper's in the shape of the top of the kitty cat, which is adorable. All right, look at what I found in the balloon doggies. A clipboard. I was so excited to find this clipboard. This does come off. I really wanted something else that matched the balloon doggies because I'm trying to put something together for someone. So this is going to be perfect. And I also got one for myself because I just absolutely love it. And I think it's super fun. Excuse me. Almost out of school section. I did find these markers, and this one here is by Crazy Art. Actually, they're both by Crazy Art. One is scented markers, and you're going to get 6 in the package. And then remember I mentioned like all this neon stuff coming out? Well, 6-pack of neon markers. I used to love writing with, I remember when the neon Crayola crayons came out. Oh my God, I was just like, I thought I was the coolest thing because I would like outline everything with my crayons and then fill it in. Yeah, I'm real anal when it comes to my Crayola coloring, but these are super fun, so I'll be putting that with all my school stuff. Alrighty. Oh, I think I had the munchies when I was shopping, to be honest. No, I mean, well, yeah, I did, but then again, I was shopping for my getaway as well. This I think is a great buy because normally in the store it's $2.50. It's $2.50 a bag, so you're basically getting it for half price. This is Utz, which is a brand name, and this is coming with me. It's a 4-ounce bag of the cheddar cheese popcorn. You know, one of these you open it once and that's it. There's no need for a clip because it's all gone. I then scored myself some of these. Oh my gosh, I have such fond memories of getting, one time I remember I got that, like, you know, imitation gold ring, and it was in the shape of like an emerald cut, which is the square cut, and it was like this really funky pink color. I wonder if it's still up in my jewelry box. That was such a cool prize. Nowadays, what do you get? Like a sticker? Woohoo! You know, I mean, why even bother? Anyways, you get 3 in a package. I remember when these used to come in 8 packs, then they went to 6, and Dollar Tree usually gets them around this time, and I usually try to shake them to make sure that everything's like not all clumped together, but those should be pretty good. All right, I think today's video is going to be brought to you by the letter W, Miss Patty, and W for the word Werther's, as in candy. So much stuff coming out already, like I mentioned, Halloweeny, Thanksgiving, limited edition Stork pumpkin spice soft caramels. Well, yeah, we're gonna start seeing these flavors coming out now. They also had the soft caramels, and these are all 2.22 ounces, so we have them in the soft caramels as well. Then they had them in the chewy caramels. This one happens to be 2.40 ounces, so there must be a little bit of a much drizzle of a caramel there left. Then, I know, Werthered out, right? They also had salted caramel cream. This one here, which is a limited edition, 2.22 ounces, and it's the caramel apple soft caramels. But I found something new, and this says new limited edition, the hard candy caramel apples. Oh, so if you don't like all that soft stuff, how about sucking on one of these hard ones there? There you go. No pun intended. Oh my goodness, I almost fell off the chair. My bad. All right, so yeah. Lots of sweets and treats, but a lot of them are kind of going with me. All right, over in the sock aisle. I know, but you know what? We're closer to the holidays than we are farther away. So put this stuff away. 2 pairs, sizes 6 through 12 footsies, so it's for the bigger foot. Bubble Yum, and these are for your ankles. So I'm not showing you something that's going up all the way to your crotch. You know, basically these are stopping right at your ankles. 2 different designs. And there's the second design, and it says, blow your bubble. That's it, yep, blow your bubble. I still can't remember what I was going to say to you guys. It's going to drive me nuts. Because as soon as I set the camera off, I'm going to realize what it was. How about charms? These are shoe size 6 through 12, and these are 97% polyester, 3% spandex, if you're wondering. How about Sweet Pops Grape? And then we have Charms Blow Pops. They're nice socks. They feel really nice. Over in the party section, they had so many cute bags. It was unbelievable. I saw this and I thought, well, I'm going to put this away for somebody. I don't think it needs any other mention of just the bag. We all know who we're thinking of. Right, right? How cute is that? The design's on the front and the back. I thought, what a fun bag. So I put that away. Then I found this one and I was like, oh my gosh. And these are like really big. Look at how cute that is. If you don't want to use it as a bag, take this, disassemble all this. You can leave it the way it is, hang it on the wall, use it as a decoration. Why not? The same with this one here. Don't get me wrong, they make great bags. But there you go. These are awesome and they're big. What I like about them is they're nice and long. So if you have like a game or something you're putting in there, you have definitely the space because they're nice and long. There's your side gaps and you have your designs on the back as well. One other one here, super cute, party time. Another great idea, open one of your bags up, take some, whatever it may be, tissue paper of whatever color. You could do multiple colors. Puff it out inside of there and use it as a decoration. There's always something you can do in the party aisle besides party, for sure. All right, that's going to wrap up this Dollar Tree haul. What was I going to tell you guys? It's going to drive me nuts. All right, well, I don't know if, geez. You ever get that where you just can't remember something and then the minute you, oh, it's going to drive me crazy. All right, I apologize. I had something to share with all of you, but it's just completely gone out of my mind. Alrighty, but I so enjoyed this me time with all of you like I always do. It just goes by so incredibly fast. Are the girls going by already? Did you just hear that bike go by? Only one. So someone's out cruising solo. I better go try to catch up and see who it is at the mousetrap. All right, everybody, thank you so much for stopping over. I really appreciate all of your time, and I appreciate all of you. Hopefully you found something to add to your wish list. Scored some pretty cool stuff the past couple days. I'm really excited. All right, everyone, until next time, thank you so much. Bye for now.